Hello everybody, my name is Io, and welcome to Rome Total War Barbarian Invasions. This is episode 8 of my Franks campaign, and last time I took out the Celts in a very decisive victory in Scotland. The reason why I didn't take Scotland last episode was due to the fact that, well, I was kind of concerned on what was happening during the time, and not really realizing who or what I was fighting, because, well, I can't really just check up, it just kind of is upon me. So yeah, I didn't know that it would be a really easy fight, so I just jumped right into it knowing that I'll win because they're just rebels. They have really low morale, though their units are decent. After all, they do rout one of my cavalry that I do a decisive charge in. I do try to flank it there, and I do have two separate armies trying to more or less assault them from both sides. Their infantry decides to clash with mine because I decided to go with a simple bait strategy. And, well, I'm just going to crash into their backs with the rest of my cavalry there, while my cavalry on the right acts as more or less a diversion force, if anything, so I can take out this army and really just regroup and have time to do that, because the AI is not too smart in this game, and they actually take a long-ass time to, well, get their shit together, more or less. Anyways, guys, also in this episode, you might hear howling and also scrambling in the background. I have my dog in my room, and not just that, but there's a dog downstairs that just won't stop howling. He's been doing that fucking since 10 a.m. and he won't shut the fuck up. It's like 1 o'clock now. And so I was kind of just waiting to record this, but I gotta go to work and it's night shifts and I can't record, voice recordings during that time, so yeah. Besides that, you probably don't want to hear me bitch about this. And during this time, I kind of just surround the enemy. It's kind of just my victory at this point. It turns into more or less a mass rout. There is one unit left standing. I think it's one of those phalanx units. They have decent morale, surprisingly enough, but that could be just the difficulty level, where it's set on hard, so their morale could stand up more or less. But yeah, they decide to charge right in, and, well, I just swarm them with cavalry, and just the faint charge of a cavalry just scares them right off, causing me the victory at Scotland. And, well, I think I decide to exterminate the population here. I don't know why, it just gets me more money. Also, in other news, we're actually doing really well financially. We're starting to grow our economy more and more the more we play this game, and that's the thing. The more we take settlements, the bigger our financial gain gets. Also, the Goths are annoying the shit out of me right now, because they're just hanging around. They're kind of assaulting the Western Roman Empire, but that's really not any of my concern. Also, the Saxons are on the British Isles too. I think I seen before I destroyed the Celts they were at war, so I'm thinking what happened is the Saxons did attack them, and that's really all that kind of happened there. Also, we start our North African campaign. We're gonna assault Tigi or Tinga or whatever the fuck that settlement's called. It's it takes pronouncing to get it right, I guess. Besides that, yeah, we go into the next turn here, and immediately what I'm thinking about is that Saxon army is extremely small, and it's been there forever. They're not going to attack me, right? But the bias AI is bias, and they'll probably attack me here soon. So I'm just going to build up a force in Daraj, I think it's called, and more or less defend that place or discourage them from actually attacking it. Besides that, I get Tinga. I don't have enough movement points for my full army, but the majority of my army is cavalry, so I am able to get there by the next turn and set up some rams, yeah. Besides that, the mercenary selection is very, not timid, what's the word for it? Just plain, I guess. It's armored camels and shit like that. Something I don't need. Besides that, the Berbers want a peace treaty already. I know they're not doing too well in this campaign, so that's probably, they didn't expect me just to straight out attack them, but that's what I do. Also, an alliance is announced between the Roxalia and the Eastern Romans. The Roxalia are like the Ukrainians in this game, I think. So, I don't give a fuck. It's all the way in the east. That really has no concern with me at all. Besides that, we're just building up in Scotland. We're also moving our fleet around. I have a mini army on that one anyways. Also, this turn actually is the design factor of Tinga. I decided to exterminate the populace because it's really, really fucking big there. So I might as well, do that. Also, what I know straight away is that they're actually a different religion than me. This is the first time in this game I've encountered a different religion. And so, you know what I fucking do? I decide to destroy a church. Yes, I basically become the Crusaders and just burn down their church. And that was the most dumbest idea I've ever had in my life. That is another big oops I did in this campaign already. Basically, how this game works is it has religion. And really, that settlement had 100% Christianity religion. And I just burnt down their only saving grace. And I'm pagan. I'm trying to turn the place pagan. You know what that means? This place is gonna fucking hate me no matter what I do. It literally has 0% happiness. I mean, I'm gonna lose this place, and I already know the shit. Though, my dumb brain still thinks, oh yeah, I can recover this, and I start building, like, pagan buildings, trying to convert the religion to paganism. But at that point, that was probably one of the most stupidest moves I could have done yet in this campaign. I don't know what was going through my mind. I think it was, this is the only Christian settlement. It's all by these pagan settlements in Iberia. I might as well have a pagan-ish empire. Yet, I just decide, hey, fuck you, I'm gonna suppress your religion and just fucking burn your church down. The only saving grace you guys had to actually liken me, I just made them just fucking absolutely despise me. It reminds me of being the conquistadors in Spain or some shit. I'm just an asshole. Shut the fuck up, dog. Jesus Christ. Anyways, the Lombards are still assaulting me in the eastern front there. They have a huge fucking army consisting of a lot of berserkers, so that kind of scares me a little. But besides that, they're gonna have to be delayed. I'm also building up an army in the eastern front itself, so they could continue to challenge me, but I'll probably beat them every damn time they try. So I give it their best luck, I guess. Besides that, I challenged the Berbers into an open fight. It's nothing special, trust me. They had 3 units. I didn't expect anything more from them, and their general, they chose a peasant, so I decided, hey, just send my whole cavalry in. It is a little difficult on me, but besides that, it works just fine. Cavalry charge everything, already killed the general, and in this point in time, it turns into a mass rout. They actually ended up killing around 32 units. I'm surprised about. Maybe that was due to the initial cavalry charge, or maybe it was just luck, because they did stall me for 5 seconds, so maybe that was the case. Anyways, the Goths are on the move again. They're kind of just wandering through my land, making me kind of nervous, but at the same time, I think the Western Romans did have a bit of a knocking. They did knock their teeth in a little bit. That I was surprised about, because they're not as powerful. Also, they're kind of hesitant into attacking me, even though they're attacking my fort consistently. They're not going after any settlements or trying anyways to do such. Also, as you can see, I'm trying to recover the settlement by putting things like taverns and fucking a sacred grove there, trying to turn the place pagan. But it just, I don't know what I was thinking. I should just burnt that one thing down and built up that church again. That would have been the smartest move, but I just didn't think that way. I just was like, fuck it, might as well. I already did it, so might as well go through with it. Also, this army is ready on the move, so we're going to send it out on its little journey to York. And we're going to take the British Isles hopefully here soon. After the British Isles, we could send a lot of the forces to the eastern front and defend against the Goths and Lombards, because I'm worried about them. They're eventually going to lash out at me. The Lombards especially have been building up through turn after turn after turn, and now they're attacking me with a fucking giant army, basically making me shit bricks at this point. Also, the Goths are, I don't know, they're doing this weird strategy where they take the fort, but then they leave it undefended. I don't understand why the AI does this. Maybe it's just the general or the leader being extremely aggressive, but it's just an AI flaw, I think, of the game. Very interesting, though. Besides that, the fucking Saxons decide they want to attack me with their small, puny fucking army, pissing me off and delaying my fucking thing. Seriously, right when I leave that bitch undefended, you decide to take advantage of me. Fucking, the AI is so aggressive in this game, it's so biased, it's not even fucking funny. Besides that, in North Africa, I send a scout and pray because I know there's another settlement that the Berbers control, but I just don't know where, so I'm going to take that and not make the same mistake. If I could even find the settlement, that is. I could probably, fucking miss it. Besides that, we're also building an army in Massilia and trying to get things moving, because we're going to be delayed in Africa because of what I did. So the campaign, I basically just delayed the campaign by a bit. By now, I would probably be trying to get to Carthage. So I'm just going to send this force, and it's going to take Corsica, or that little island that Italy still controls. And that's really the plan for me. We're basically going to do the conquer and divide and shit. We're sending a general there just to guard Massilia, because the Western Romans can still be dicks in this game. They have a force to do it. Besides that, I decided to take the road. I don't know why I didn't decide just to deal with the nuisances right away. I think, oh, you know, if they decide to siege me, they won't win. And that's true, they probably wouldn't win, but they could just starve me out and be annoying little shitheads, and then I don't know what's going to happen at York, so I'm probably just going to turn right around after that and attack them. Besides that, it was a pretty average episode. Besides the big oofs I made, I took 2 settlements. I hope I can recover Tingi or Tingai by the end of this fucking video, or by the end of next video or some shit. But besides that, thank you guys for watching. My name is Emmanuel. Wait, that's not my thing. Like, subscribe, do all that shit YouTubers tell you to do, and I'll catch you all later.